Pisces, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. This is going to be a reading for the single and independent Piscean individuals, all right? So these are the singles. These are the ones that are not committed. And we're going to look at your early month. What's going on here? Early June. Love. I'm going to be doing a different spread than I usually do. But let's go with the flow, ladies and gents. It's a bit of a bit of structure to this reading. I'm not going to necessarily freestyle it entirely, but we are going to throw a little bit of freestyle in there. What's going on in Pisces' love life, the single and independent individuals here, early June. All right, let's get two more. God damn, the sun just came out of nowhere. Well, that's fucked up. Alright, anyways. I'm thinking about bringing whatever. Alright, Pisces. So what I'm seeing here is that there's a lack of recognition here. I don't feel that you're too keen to the attention that you're receiving when it comes to your love life. Alright. I feel you holding back as well. I don't see you, pursuing or making an attempt to bring fire into your love life either. Alright, you're kind of just keeping to yourself. And by all means, I see you quite overwhelmed regarding a situation. You may be in this, repulsive energy because you're quite overwhelmed. I mean, to the degree that your world may feel as if it's collapsing, all right? At least this is what the unconscious energy is telling me. Now, in the past with the moon reversed, it could have been deceptions, secrets, confusion, lacks of clarity here that you dealt with, okay? So this only grew into you feeling undervalued. With what's on your mind is the Ten of Cups reversed. So major disharmony between you and someone when it comes to a relationship. It looks like your world or your vision of a relationship has just been shattered. But in the future, we got the Six of Cups. You got a reconciliation coming about in the future. All right, hold on. I got itch. Fucking. Anyways. You are appearing as a Two of Cups. You're definitely receptive to somebody. You're definitely in love with somebody. You definitely want to get in with somebody here, all right? And they're appearing as a Page of Swords reversed. Whomever it is that you're dealing with, ladies and gents, is in a state of mental restlessness. This is an individual that, is just all up in their fucking head. Now, what you're desiring is to release yourself from this toxic attachment, from the hindrance of whatever's going on in your love life, the Devil reversed. And the outcome is the Nine of Coins. This is dependency. This is someone here that is very insecure. This is an individual that cannot stand up on their own 2 feet. All right. This is someone here that needs somebody in order to feel good about themselves. All right, this is a facade that someone plays. Like someone here may act like they got it going on and shit, but it's a pile of fucking lies. It's kind of like the person that they act and walk like their life is good, but in reality, they're going through a tower moment. Kind of like the individual that flaunts money, but in reality, they're fucking broke as fuck. You know what I mean? This is the type of facade that I'm picking up. Now, let's deconstruct this. So what's going on here with the Six of Wands reversed? This is a lack of recognition here. The tower. Clearly, there's been a fucking breakup. Clearly, you and somebody had a fallout, ladies and gents, and this has compelled you to shut off. And this individual, Seven of Swords, could have been deception, as I mentioned. Someone here could have been played. Someone sabotaged the fucking relationship, and that was the key to this destruction. All right, someone did not value this relationship. They did not work on this relationship as they should have. And there was a disharmony between you and the person that you were working together with, all right, working together and building a relationship. And it just fell apart. It wasn't sustainable, and now you're compelled to protect your little heart. It looks like you're turning your back on someone. It looks like you're running for the fucking hills. I don't know if you're dealing with this effectively or not, but that's what it is. That's what it is. It don't look like it. Three of Swords, ladies and gents, broken fucking heart. I'm telling you, there's been a breakup, and someone is turning their back on the relationship. Could most certainly be third-party energy, and someone's little heart is broken. All right? That's what I'm seeing here in regards to the core energy regarding your love life. Now let's look into the unconscious. All right, let me help you out with this, because I see you quite overwhelmed, ladies and gents. Even though you may think like you're dealing with this effectively, which I don't think so. I think that you can recognize that you're kind of fucked up. All right, I don't think that you're gonna lie to yourself and say, no, my life is good. I don't think so, because consciously, 10 of Cups reversed, you're well aware that this fucking relationship has just, you know, turned upside down. And then in the unconscious, we got this overwhelming energy of the 10 of Wands. All right, so you know you're in a fucking pickle, ladies and gents. What's with this unconscious energy here, the 10 of Wands? The Judgment reversed. I feel that due to the ending that has happened, guys, you are definitely failing to see the lesson. You're failing to see the truth. You are misjudging this, all right? And, all right, Cancer, with the 9 of Cups reversed, the 3 of Swords, the Judgment reversed, you're just not looking at this correctly. And then I feel that you're gonna protract this phase until you learn, until you change your perspective. You're not meant to stay in this energy. You're not meant to be looking at the situation as you are. Oh my God, I feel a sneeze coming in. Let me take some. You're not looking at this as you should. And so long that you continue to hold on to this perspective, remember that devil energy, so long that you continue rocking this paradigm, ladies and gents, you're prolonging your fucking release of this. All right? Now, let me get some advice for you regarding this. How can they work on this? How can they transform this? Because you got to consider that what's in the realms of your unconscious is what's going to manifest. You may say this and that to yourself, but whatever you resonate at, you know, deep down is what's going to manifest. This is what, you know, creates your impulses. This is what you decide. It's like, I could tell you this. I can give you these choices and say, all right, pick one, Cancer or Pisces, but your unconscious is already programmed to choose this one as soon as you see it. You know what I mean? So what's happening in the unconscious is what's going to manifest in your reality. By the way you talk, by the way you move, by the etc. It's kind of like, this is the reason why people that are unhealed from ex relationships can't manifest new love. Because at a deep level, they are still carrying this, and it makes them act in a certain way unconsciously that repels relationships, that repels healthy relationships, because they themselves are unhealthy. You know what I mean? And they are like, why can't I find love? I want love. You know what I mean? I can see my perfect person, but in reality, they're fucking rotten inside. You know what I mean? So what is your advice? What is Pisces' advice in turning this around? How can they turn this around to align with a higher vibration? The Ace of Cups reversed. All right, there's a lack of a new beginning here when it comes to your emotions. And I'm not talking about a new beginning in this relationship. All right, given the energy that I'm seeing here, you guys seem to be quite dependent. All right, and I feel that it don't even fucking matter what advice I give you. A lot of you are just gonna bypass the advice, and you're gonna continue to fucking be dependent on this individual for your fucking happiness. All right, that's what I'm seeing here, guys. But now for those that are gonna take initiative and control of their own life, what is the advice? The 5 of Swords. You gotta fucking embrace this defeat. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. Fuck your love and light. You're in the fucking dungeons of Mordor, ladies and gents, and you gotta fucking grind to get out of this shit. All right, how can they get out of this shit? The 2 of Wands, looking upon the horizon and really scrutinizing where the fuck your happiness lies. Where does your happiness lie? Waiting for this individual? Trusting this individual? Are you beating a dead horse, ladies and gents? Did someone fucking play you, and are you continuously giving someone a chance? You gotta be dead honest with you. You gotta open your fucking eyes and see where your happiness lies and move that way. Don't lie to yourself. No one's gonna fucking rescue you. All right, baby Jesus ain't gonna come flying down from a fucking cloud and save your day. All right, no fucking knight in shining armor is gonna come out of the fucking blue and pull you out of this relationship, because you're choosing to stay in this shit. You need to take control of this, Pisces. All right, you need to accept this defeat, and you need to pave yourself a new path to have a new beginning, and only then will you rise above this situation. Damn, I don't know who needed to hear that shit. So, back to your reading. 10 of Cups reversed. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. There's going to be a reconciliation here. Let me look into this person here. The Page of Swords reversed. The Hermit, they're withdrawn. This individual is looking at the situation completely skewed. This individual is compelled to move on from you. They're compelled to distance themselves from you. 8 of Coins reversed. They're not working on this. They're not putting a speck of fucking effort. And here you are, wishing upon a star for them. 7 of Wands. They've got the walls up. They're defensive towards you. They're keeping their ground, remaining, you know, in this dynamic where there's a lack of balance between you two. What is Pisces' energy towards this individual? The judgment reversed. You're not looking at the situation correctly. You're not listening to the higher calling here, ladies and gents. All right, the temperance, and you're only being impatient. You're being, it's like you're not dealing with this effectively. There is no balance. There is no healing. There is no productivity coming from your end when it comes to this, nor from this individual. All right. If this individual isn't making shit better, you got to take control of your own life. You can't depend on this individual to fix this shit. All right? And I'm not talking about fixing the relationship. I'm talking about fixing yourself, getting yourself out of this rut. What's with the Nine of Coins at the bottom of the deck? This is that dependency, the Lover's reverse. You're fucking fixated on this individual. You're probably obsessed. You can't let this individual go. You're stuck. You're confused. You're unhappy. You know what, Pisces? I'm disappointed, guys. You're emotionally repressed. You're acting very emotionally immature. I'm for you guys, but believe me, I don't like this energy that I'm seeing here. This is some pity ass energy. Like you guys need to step up. All right. Like I said, no one's feeling sorry for you. Maybe your mom or your siblings, all right, will feel pity for you. But besides that, the fucking world's gonna step all over you, ladies and gents. Move the fuck out of the way. There ain't no fucking room for people in this vibration. All right, at least not for those that are seeking to grow, excel, expand, and those that are seeking abundance. All right, you're in the fucking dungeons and you are staying there because you're keeping yourself there. Now, I'm looking into the future. The Six of Cups. It looks like there's going to be a reconciliation. All right, so and in the future, you and this individual will come back together. I don't know what's going to come from this. I'm going to expand on this, but in the meantime, it looks like you're going to be fucking miserable waiting for this opportunity to come back around. It's going to come back around. Maybe I don't see patience in you. So your fucking misery is going to pay off eventually. All right, Pisces? Your misery is going to, so you might as well get some fucking popcorn and get comfortable in this fucking pit of darkness that you find yourself in. Because I don't see you taking initiative to turn the situation around. And you know what's going to happen? I can already see it. This shit's going to come back around. This fucking dingleberry that you're dealing with, this Page of Wands or this Page of Swords, is coming back around to deal with you. And we got these two low-ass vibrational individuals coming back together. And then what do you expect is going to happen? Oh, they're my twin flame. We're going to live happily ever after. We're going to conquer the world together. Really? With this fucking turd? Good luck. I'm going to take this to the extended. I'm looking into the future of this reconciliation. I'm going to see what's going to happen here. I'm looking into this individual's current feelings, their current intentions towards you, and their actions towards you early June. All right, ladies and gents? Man, I don't like this energy. It is what it is. I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to give it to you fucking raw. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I'm not here to make you feel good about yourself. I'm here to channel the energy, and this is what you got me in. All right, ladies and gents? So, if you're interested in the extended, the link is in the description. If you want access to all the extended readings, take a look at the link below that. If you're not interested in the extended, I really don't care. All right? You should definitely be more concerned about yourself than this fucking relationship. It looks toxic as fuck. I'll see you guys around.